If you drive a car long enough, odds are you'll end up in some sort of fender bender, which will lead to questions about who pays for the damages. That's the topic of today's conversation with Eric Palacios in our Las Vegas Now segment.
So in the event of an accident, how do you know whether you're going to have to pay for it, your insurance company is going to have to pay for it, or maybe somebody else's insurance company will pay for it?
Well, the first question is, who is at fault for the accident? If it's your fault and you have full coverage, then your insurance company will cover the damages to repair your car, or the full value of it if it's deemed a total loss. You do have a deductible, however, and that varies according to the policy, normally between $250, it could be all the way up to $1,000.
The danger, though, for people who just adhere to the law enough and only have liability coverage is if they're in an accident and it is their own fault. They're on their own.
That's true. You're on your own if you just have liability and you caused the accident, if you're responsible for it, or the person that causes the accident, if it's somebody else's fault, if they don't have insurance, then usually it's on your own dime to get the car repaired.
What recourse do you have if the other person doesn't have insurance?
Well, if you have full coverage, then your own insurance company will step in and repair your vehicle. Sometimes it's not clear who's at fault, and the insurance companies take days or weeks to decide who is at fault and if they're going to step in and repair it. If you can't wait for that decision to be made, even if the accident wasn't your fault, if you have full coverage, you can have your own insurance company repair the vehicle. You will have to pay the deductible up front, but if it's deemed to be the other person's fault, then you can get that deductible back.
Insurance companies are famous for dragging their feet when it comes to paying for repairs because there's the back and forth that goes on. What do people do when that happens?
Well, you can have your own insurance company step in and take care of it. That usually makes it go a little bit faster. If it's not your fault, you don't have to worry. Your rates won't go up. Your insurance company will get the money from the insurance company of the at-fault driver. A lot of people are very hesitant to use their own insurance, thinking that it's going to make their premiums increase. But if the accident isn't your fault, if you're just making a claim because there was damage caused by somebody else, then your insurance will not go up.
What if you feel your own insurance company is dragging their feet and not paying what you feel they should be paying for?
There's different things you can do. One, you can talk to an attorney. Two, if it's not to the level where you need to involve an attorney, you can write a complaint to the Nevada Division of Insurance. They'll investigate the matter. So there are some things that you can do to protect yourself and get the insurance company to act a little faster.
Bottom line, you find people are much better off when they are fully insured?
It's always a good idea, especially with the economy the way it is. We find a lot of drivers are out there without current insurance. They don't pay their premium, so it's canceled. And then if you are hit by one of these drivers, you're on your own if you don't have not just full coverage to cover your car, but also UIM, which is uninsured or underinsured motorist coverage to protect you in the event you're in an accident.
All right, Eric, always good information. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
You can give Eric Palacios and Associates a call at that number, 702-444-7777, or go to their website at ericpalacioslaw.com.